And I want you to remember that just a few years ago, I was publicly humiliated in this country.
Ooh.
Publicly humiliated.
Ooh.
The way I was removed from the office of the Speaker.
The way I was removed from the house of the Speaker. Do you know how? Why she's saying that? Because she was seeking for her third term. Museveni connived with some folks in the political party to endorse Jacob Olanya. So she's confronting Museveni. You humiliated me. I had served this party and you just betrayed me.
Mr. Chairman, I think it was your duty. And I have been talking to you about this matter for some time.
Look at Museveni's face. Please provide me a video of one individual. This is going down in history. One individual of a person confronting Museveni the way Kadaga is doing. Never.
It would seem that in this party, loyalty is not important. Integrity is not important.
That's how it seems like. And that is what it is. Loyalty is not important. Museveni uses one tactic. Use dump. Use dump. Hire another person. Use dump. I can give you names. Jennifer Musisi. The cheetahs of this world.
A special nominee. Let it be her. I'm the incumbent, and I think I'm entitled to remain in my position.
I'm not a SEC member, and I also want to bring this to you. The notion of saying Anita is new. Yes, I am new, but I come with new ideas and new vibrancy.
The idea of saying Anita Among is new. It is not. I am new, but I bring new ideas. That's what she believes.
You're watching Mordecai Marissa Live Political Commentary. Please consider subscribing to help grow Uganda's Voices of Struggle ecosystem. Thank you.
Very glad to be here on Mordecai Marissa TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you are about to witness is a thing you have never seen. And with that, I'll start with giving a round of applause to Kadaga. Now that I've done that, I want you to see. Watch here. Watch. Museveni.
Among had been in the
disagreement between Kadaga and Anita Among. How does Museveni handle this? He's been confronted by Kadaga. Look, I should say this before I actually play the video. I don't care about who becomes the national vice chairman of the NRM, Tweedledum and Tweedledee. They both are there to serve the interests of Museveni. So I don't care. But I want to show you how Museveni thrives on division and control and manipulation.
Opposition didn't know how to buy clothes very well.
Let's go here.
Now, my usual way of win-win, because me, I don't like win-lose. I always like win-win. I proposed to them, I said, why doesn't one of you, why don't you, the two of you, agree on one, and then the other one I can, since now you have proposed my...
I want you to agree.
Name to the national conference to continue as your chairperson. Then I could nominate her as a SEC member among my nominees. But we left it to them to agree on who should stand down for the other, and for now, that's how we handled it.
Wait for
now,
it.
I don't want to go beyond that. They are here, they can talk for themselves.
Now, Museveni says that, they are here, let them talk for themselves. He believes in his mind that these people are afraid of him. So he asks them to speak, thinking that, probably one of them are going to be sort of obsequious and very fearful of him. Kadaga wasn't having it. Let's go here.
That it's now yours to say something about what
the first National Vice Chair, and
Here we go.
delegates.
Kadaga.
I'm happy to be able to talk to you today on this subject. And I want to begin by noting that the Speaker Among is already a member of SEC. She's here. She's already here in SEC. I want you to take note of that one. The second one is that I'm the incumbent. I'm the incumbent.
Yep. I'm the incumbent.
I have been a member of this party since inception. I started as the chairman of LC1 in 1989 in my village in Buramuti.
Now, she's given her profile to show Museveni the reason as to why even thinking of Anita Among is unbelievable. But because Museveni doesn't care about how much you've served the interests of the party, because it is all about him. So Kadaga is sort of building a stage, showing him this is what I've done for the NRM. If really Museveni cared about the NRM. So what she's trying to do is, hey Museveni, aren't you even ashamed that you are tacitly endorsing Anita Among, who has barely done anything for NRM? That's why she's saying all whatever she's saying.
I moved to LC2, or the National Resistance Council. I've never been to any other party. So all my life, I've been a member of NRM. Secondly, Honorable Chair, I think we should not have politics of expedience. You see there? Yes, President. We should not have politics of expedience. When you are filling the form, expression of interest, you are asked, what have you done for the NRM in the last 10 years? Those are the guidelines. We have not changed them.
The politics of expedience. Now, this is like a straight punch to Anita Among. She's just been in the NRM, I think, for the last 5 years. Kadaga says, I've been in the NRM for all my life. This is what I have done. Can we follow the rules of the party? Museveni doesn't really care.
The person aspiring to this office has only worked for 3 years for the NRM. Whether she was doing work is dependent, that's your business. But
whether she was doing what, that's your business. She is confronting Museveni. She's saying, you might like Anita Among in a certain way. I don't care what she was doing for you, but I'm following the constitution of the political party. This is a slap to Museveni's face. I like this. Please inject this in my veins. Confronting Museveni with the rules. He doesn't.
For the NRM, she has only worked for 3 years.
She's only worked for 3 years.
So let us note gerrymander.
Again, I should be saying this over and over again. I don't care about Kadaga or Anita Among. What I'm trying to show you is how Museveni thrives on division and control.
The guidelines. We have not sat to amend those guidelines.
We have not sat to amend those guidelines. This is a slap in Museveni's face.
Can we allow...
She has nothing to lose. She knows that I'd rather say these words or I'd rather say them or I'll lose. And there's no, I'd rather win. Or if I don't say this, I will lose. So I would rather say them. Anyways.
Oh, the Right Honorable some more 2 minutes.
No.
Listen. Because they knew she was becoming extremely fierce. So they say, let's add her 2 minutes. She says, no.
Can we allow the Right Honorable some more 2 minutes?
No. Don't stop me. Don't stop me.
No. Don't stop me, Kadaga. And then the chairperson of the Electoral Commission in the end says, okay. Hey.
Your Excellency, a national chair,
Look at Museveni's face. I love this. Museveni has never been confronted. Never. Give me one video of Museveni being confronted by his party members. Look at his face. Lost. Look at his face. Ashamed. Look at his face. He's never been confronted, but he's being confronted for the first time ever. And not through an insult or ridicule. What she's saying, can we follow the guidelines of the political party we all espouse to be member of?
I was a backbencher for 7 years before becoming a minister of regional cooperation. I was patiently seated for 7 years as a backbencher. So I don't understand why there's a rush.
Yeah.
Someone who's just come for 3 years wants to be in the top organ of the party.
Asking Museveni questions. You just recruited this newbie, and you want him to be to lead the party? I don't care. It's a party of lawlessness and impunity.
Done my work well. I've supported the NRM in all the elections.
Look at Museveni's face.
All of them. Supported the referendum to return multi-party. All the campaigns, I've been involved in them. As a deputy speaker and a speaker, I've ensured that all our budgets were passed. I've ensured that the bills support the manifesto were all passed. I have marketed this country throughout the world. I have. I'm now the Deputy Prime Minister. I'm still doing work of integration of the East African community. And I want you to remember that just a few years ago, I was publicly humiliated in this country.
Ooh.
Publicly humiliated.
Ooh.
The way I was removed from the office of the Speaker.
The way I was removed from the house of the Speaker. Do you know why she's saying that? Because she was seeking for her third term. Museveni connived with some folks in the political party to endorse Jacob Olanya. So she's confronting Museveni. You humiliated me. I had served this party, and you just betrayed me. Yes.
I took it in good stride. Continue doing my work.
Museveni is being confronted. I love this.
But I'm being followed.
Yeah, I'm being followed.
How much more can you press an individual?
Woo! Museveni's question, how much more? You betrayed me, but you still mock me, ridicule me. Now you're bringing these newbies to run against me. Kadaga is asking Museveni.
Mr. Chairman, I think it was your duty. And I have been talking to you about this matter for some time.
Look at Museveni's face. Please provide me a video of one individual. This is going down in history. One individual of a person confronting Museveni the way Kadaga is doing. Never.
I had informed you that
Museveni puzzled, bewildered, perplexed, lost.
That if this matter goes to a contest, it will cause serious problems in my community. You may think, people here may think that you're fighting an individual, but you're fighting a bigger community. And that's not right for the politics of Uganda.
Yep.
It would seem that in this party, loyalty is not important. Integrity is not important.
That's how it seems like. And that is what it is. Loyalty is not important. Museveni uses one tactic. Use dump. Use dump. Hire another person. Use dump. I can give you names. Jennifer Musisi. The cheetahs of this world. Yourself. That's how he operates. I am sorry that I should be telling you this.
Commitment is not important. That's the message you are sending here.
Yep.
If we allow someone to come today and become the head of the party, Why is it that the members of the party are always thrown out to make room for the newcomers? And on this one, Excellency, I'm speaking for many.
And Anita's got his goons, supporting Anita Oye, just like Kadaga might have carried his thugs as well. And Kadaga Oye. This is what now, I should tell you, Museveni doesn't want to be confronted like this. He didn't see this coming. But on the other side, he doesn't lose at all. Now, what comes in his mind is now I am the mediator. I am the king. I'm the one who's going to be moderating the division between the two. That's why I said, I don't care. Kadaga is the one who was speaker when our constitution was being amended. She was the one. So I don't really care.
I'm speaking for many.
Okay, stop.
Okay, stop.
Listen carefully. Listen carefully.
Listen carefully. It's one day.
I also want to demystify this view that the speaker must be in sec. It's not true. Your Excellency, you may recall that this office was created in 2005 because of the lobby of the women members of NRM. We needed an office to speak for us. That's how it came. Nothing to do with the speaker. And I keep asking, suppose the speaker was a man, would he also come here to sit?
Misogyny, sexism, she's raising that point as well. I love this.
On behalf of the women, suppose the speaker was a member of opposition, would he or she also come here? These two offices are completely separate. They are completely. That's why that person is now sitting there, ex officio. So, if Among is already ex officio here, why does she want to come again take this seat? How will one person sit in two seats? So, Your Excellency, I think this is.
It's so funny. Museveni is being confronted by something he doesn't really want to be confronted with. It is the rule of law. It is the rule of guidelines. It is the principles and values. His way is, I have decided. I want you to do this. The law is him, and he is the law. That's how he operates. So confronting him in this way is unbelievable.
Unfair and not good for the politics of this country. So, in our last meeting, I'd said that since I'm incumbent, and by the most senior in this party, how can you tell the senior person to move out for a junior person? How? What party are we building? So, Excellency, if there's anyone to be...
Party of lawlessness, that's what you've been building. A party that doesn't care about the rule of law. Like, again, let me make this point super clear. The reason as why I don't care whether Anita Among or Kadaga wins, because these folks serve the interests of Museveni. They don't care about Uganda. It was Rebecca Kadaga who was presiding over parliament when Museveni jackbooted thugs under the uniform of SFC. I think they usually are in layers. Raided the parliament, beat up members of parliament, physically assaulted them, maimed others. So I don't care. Kadaga is the one who gave a free right to Museveni to rule until his death. Now you have Anita Among who says Museveni is God the Father. I don't really care. The reason that's why I'm covering this event is to expose, to show you how the Museveni corrupt system operates. They don't care about the rules. They don't care about the law or the guidelines. They don't. And the reason that's why Kadaga is now quoting the rules of the NRM, it is because she's realizing that she's been betrayed. And isn't that double standards or hypocrisy? If she wasn't able to condemn, to even ask Museveni to bring folks who were deployed, dispatched to parliament to beat up members of parliament, have them prosecuted, Why is she even talking about the law? She didn't care about the law when, violence was meted onto opposition members of parliament, and now she's using the rules of the NRM. I don't really care. You don't choose when to apply the law and when not. Should be uniform and constant. Shouldn't be selective.
A special nominee, let it be her. I'm the incumbent, and I think I'm entitled to remain in my position.
NRM oye!
I'm the incumbent, and I'm entitled to remain in the position. Okay, then Among.
NRM oye!
Where's her face?
Museveni oye!
Again.
Anita oye! The chairman of the party and Mama, the SEC members who are here, our beloved delegates of NRM, you're almost welcome.
This is the video I got. I don't know whether she was cut off, but I just watched this one and I'm like, okay, I'm doing this right away.
I expressed interest.
Okay.
And I was nominated for the second National Vice Chairperson, female. And I stand here to still affirm that I am still in the race for the second National Vice Chair.
She's not going anywhere.
I also want
I love this. She's not going anywhere.
to say this. I am not a SEC member. I am a visitor in SEC.
I'm a visitor in SEC. Okay. She's been given all the verbiage to use to justify what she is. Because Museveni is 100% behind Anita Among. Museveni thought that he would use his manipulative and fearful sort of persona and influence to have Kadaga kicked out of this race. But Kadaga was like, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to take this or I'll lose and it's fine. So now, and when he says that, he wanted these folks to sit down together and decide one lives for the other, is because he found out that Kadaga wasn't going to compromise her position. I am so glad to say this. Please, this is so sweet. Inject this in my veins. Please do. We need to confront Museveni and tell him. And if he won't listen to us, the opposition, what is his response when he's confronted by his own people?
A visitor to the president.
I'm a visitor to the president. I'm a visitor to the president.
I'm not a SEC member, and I also want to bring this to you. The notion of saying Anita is new. Yes, I am new, but I come with new ideas and new vibrancy.
The idea of saying Anita Among is new. It is not. I am new, but I bring new ideas. That's what she believes.
Mobilization that I am doing for this party. The mobilization that I'm doing for this party.
Yeah.
I can have over 10 members of parliament here that I have brought from opposition
I can have
to NRM. And
okay, do you know what she's trying to say when she says, I can count or bring 10 members of parliament that I've been able to fish from the opposition? How many members of parliament have been able to bribe, to persuade?
Here they are. And when we talk that this is for the people who have been in the party for long, we must move with the generation. I am a generational leader.
I am a generational leader. Iron is dead. What she's trying to say is, Kadaga, you're old. I am the generational leader. But isn't it funny? Iron is very dead, like I said, because Museveni is oldest. If you're trying to call out Kadaga's age, then you want to be vice president to someone who lived in the medieval age.
I am here to mobilize for the party, and I am a very disciplined cadre of the party. And I can tell you, when Honorable Late Olanya stood and the SEC members approved Late Honorable Olanya for the position of the Speaker.
Position.
The people who are saying they are old, senior, and respect the party walked out of the party and stood independent. Is that love for the party?
She's bribed a lot of people. Now, Kadaga has a lot of money, of course. She's married to former President Magogo. A lot of corruption going on there. She's been involved in a number of corruption scandals. She has a lot of money. She's been able to buy off a number of people. That's why you hear applauses and chanting and screaming of her name because of the people she's been able to bribe. Now, they want to paint an image of her popularity within the NRM. Kadaga has money, but not as compared to Among.
I have been trusted. I have been trusted and given a most top position of a Speaker of Parliament. That is an arm of government. A Speaker of Parliament who respects the party, who values the party NRM. As a Speaker of Parliament, I love my president. I love my party. I can never breathe.
It's all about Museveni. I love the president. And you realize, Kadaga didn't say those words because Kadaga believes she's paid an ultimate price to Museveni. Kadaga's anger is rooted in what she perceives as betrayal from Museveni. But hey, this is the exchange. This is the currency Museveni exchanges. This is the currency Museveni uses for transaction. Betrayal. Betrayal.
Emotion of displeasure for my president.
My president. Heap praises on him. Heap praises on the dear leader, my president. I love Museveni. That's why they say. Listen to her speech. The obsequious nature of her speech. It is telling Museveni, I am willing to do all the dirty job. Listen to the round of applause. You didn't receive that when Kadaga was speaking. You know why?
Never. And I want to request the chairman of the party
position
that this matter must be resolved here today.
Oh!
Being new is not a crime. But we have people like Right Honorable Rugunda who are old in the party, but they have been appointees of the president. And I can assure you, you have an asset in Anita.
She says now, when she says that, we have a person like Hakana Rugunda. He's been appointed in this position, whatever. She's trying to say, hey, in situations, we've had situations where we have broken the party's rules, and that can be used with me. Oh, it is my turn to break these rules or guidelines.
I can assure you that with Anita, I am going to move around this whole country to mobilize for NRM. The position is for mobilization for the party. It is not for ring fencing.
Let's go listen to what Museveni says. What she does is just kissing the ring of Museveni. That's it.
I need them to talk again. Do you know them? Now the delegates. The guidance from the president.
Maybe.
Look at look at this sitting arrangement. It's like high school kids listening to the dear leader.
Maybe I should brief Nick how we handled this issue up to now. Like in the matter of the first vice chairperson, there were 3 other young people who had expressed interest, and I think they had been nominated.
I don't really care about what Museveni. I think we got the gist of the conversation. All I wanted was the confronting of Museveni from Rebecca Kadaga. I love this. Like I usually say, Do I enjoy conflicts? Not at all. But I am someone who usually sees an opportunity in every situation. And when there's a clash within a cabal of these elites who have plundered our country, I take the opportunity to watch how they expose each other. Just like we saw the voter bribery in the recently concluded NRM primaries. While I don't like to see that trend going on in Uganda, we were able to have folks like Simon Mnanga-Lutaya live on TV saying, hey, I bribed people. I got money I used to bribe people. And it went on record. So in any case, we want to expose the regime. At least we have someone from the regime saying, hey, this is what has been done. This is what I did in regards to breaking the law. And in this kind of a situation, I love it because they're confronting Museveni about the rule of law within the NRM charlatanic party. So, the National Robbers Movement. So I love this. While I don't care, at least we're able to see this. And we're able to, in a better way, mirror ourselves into better leaders. When we see stuff like this, then we say, if we're going to have to emerge as new leaders, we might be able to fix situation that might arise in the future. And one of them could be like this one. You get it? So I'm super, super, super glad that this went down. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And I would really, really, really appreciate. Later on tonight, I'll start a few episodes about Bobby Wine. And we're going to look at an interview he had on Bukedde TV a few years ago. I think it was 8 years ago. And this was before he even became Member of Parliament. And I enjoyed how he responded to the questions from this lady who was interviewing him. So it's going to be interesting. So make sure that you come back here at 3 p.m. afternoon. Yeah, 3 in the afternoon and watch that conversation. It will be in Uganda. This one was strictly English. I struggled, as you know. But hey, at least I tried. My name is Mordecai Melissa. Until we catch up again. Bye-bye.
Did you enjoy what you just watched?
I'm sure they did.
I'm going to guess that you did. How about you consider subscribing to Mordecai Marissa Live YouTube channel? Thank you.